Good evening. Guys. Why is not getting on? Where is- Now voice okay? Aparna, good evening. Sujit and Vinita, check once again my voice. Now okay, it's clear. Yeah, good. So without late, shall we start our session? So first of all, sorry guys, sorry for the delay due to some technical issues. Yeah, Naveen, Nani, Ravi, yes, okay. Okay, when it comes to without late, we start with our session. Now, it is our third class, chapter number 3. Economic efficiency and performance analysis. Give me a few minutes, guys. I will send all this class link in all groups. Yeah, done. Okay. Come to our session. Chapter 3. Economic efficiency and performance analysis, guys. When it comes to this chapter, in exam point of view, why? Because our revision sessions is helpful for exams purpose only, na. That's why I'm only talking about in exam point of view. I'm not explaining in depth discussion. I'm not discuss about in depth. So when it comes to exam point of view, from this chapter, student will easily get 2 or 3 MCQs. It means 6 marks and one mandatory problem question. We can easily answer. We can easily grab that 7 marks. One 7 mark problem. So total 13 marks per 13 marks. For getting this 13 marks, we are learning this chapter number 3, economic efficiency and performance analysis. It's the easiest chapter, guys. Okay, when it come to in this economic efficiency, you already learned in your foundation level. In foundation level, there is a chapter name called, there is a subject name called business economics. If you good student in economics, you can easily grab this 6 marks without revision classes, without marathons. Without revision classes and without marathons, you can easily grab this 6 marks with the help of only foundation level knowledge. Okay, next, when it come to this 7 marks problem, you need to learn some mathematics. In mathematics also, there is a topic name called differentiation. So don't panic, guys. So here I think a lot of students are non-math background students. So differentiation means don't feel it's difficult. It's an easiest in our economic efficiency. I will give, if you are feel difficult, even basic calculation also I will rectify, I will explain. Just without hesitation, just put a comment on YouTube. So I will explain in detailingly. Why? Because it's a max now. We are a commerce students. That's why some basic errors also happen. I will give a clarity for basics also. Without hesitation, just put a comment. So when it comes to economics, in this session, I am not discuss about this foundation level economics. Hope you guys clear. I will explain only this 7 marks related content and problems. Okay. Now, sir, when you explain this economics, so I will explain economics in regular class as well as at the time of MCQ solution. At the time of MCQ solution, I will give a more clarity regarding this foundation level economics. Okay, sir. When it come to that 7 mark question, what are the topics we have to learn? When it come to the topics, for a problematic point of view, we have a 3 classification of problems. One is maxima, minima calculation. Another one is profit maximization under different markets. Another kind of calculation part. And the third one is constraint optimization. These are the 3 calculation parts we have for getting a 7 marks. Guys, clear? Now, so what are the points you are learning in maxima, minima and profit maximization under different markets and constraint optimization? This all calculation you have to learn in your SCM chapter also, in SCM subject. In SCM subject also, this 3 calculation part is there. That not that much of important in SCM, but when it comes to our SPM BV, this is very important concepts. So you will get easily 7 marks. When it comes to old syllabus, sometimes they will ask this maximum minimum for 7 marks. In the old syllabus 10 marks, or in new syllabus 7 marks. No, not even one time also they are not asked maximum minimum calculation. So in new syllabus, they are always asking this profit maximization under different markets calculation part. For every item, they're asking problem from this profit maximization under different market, that to monopoly market calculation. So in new syllabus, you will get 7 marks from this area. Sir, maximum minimum important or unimportant? Maximum minimum also important. But when it come into new syllabus trends, they're repeatedly asking this profit maximization under different markets. Or we can't say for next attempt or June attempt, either there is a chance of getting a maximum minima problem also. That's why I will explain total maxima minima calculation parts as well as profit maximization on the different markets as well as constraint optimization. In every attempt, I prefer this is a C category concept. Constraint optimization, I prefer it is a C category concept. Last time we faced the issue, there is a Benish M score in chapter 4. Every attempt we are treating it as a C category concept, but suddenly they give for 7 marks. Suddenly they give for 7 marks. That's why we are not taking any risk regarding this chapter. That's why I explain this constraint optimization concept also. Hope you guys clear. Hope you guys clear. Okay. For the purpose of concept number 1, maxima and minima calculation, you have to learn few things. And few things, first one is classification of cost. Classification of revenue. Classification of profit. So these terms you already learn in your accounts, costing, FM. But when coming to here, you have to learn these concepts in as per economics. Now, cost classification. So cost classified into 2 parts, guys. Total point of view, average or per unit point of view. Average total point of view as well as average or per unit point of view. Now, when it comes to total point of view, first you have to learn total variable cost, total fixed cost, total cost. In average or per unit point of view, you have to learn average variable cost, average fixed cost, average total, or you can also sometimes they are using average cost. So average total cost as well as average cost, both are same, guys. Average total cost. And the fourth one is marginal cost. Okay. Now, total variable cost means, anyone explain what is mean for total variable cost? Give me your valuable comment in comment box. Total variable cost means. Guys, give me clarity. I will explain marginal cost, etc., etc. Just please give me your response for variable cost. So when it come to, yes, exactly, Nani. So variable cost means cost is vary. The word vary means change with change in level of output. Cost is vary with change in level of output. If output increases, variable cost also increases. If output decreases, variable cost also decreases. That kind of cost is known as a variable cost. Next, total fixed cost. Cost not vary or change with change in. Yeah, Ganesh, I will explain that concept in here. Average variable cost point of view. I am here discussing only totals point of view. Cost not vary with change in level of output is known as total fixed cost. Okay. Next, total cost. Sum of variable and fixed cost. Sum of variable and fixed cost is known as total cost. Okay. Now, total variable cost equals to quantity into variable cost per unit. Total fixed cost equals to output or quantity into fixed cost per unit. Total cost equals to quantity total cost per unit. How we get this total cost per unit means variable cost per unit plus fixed cost per unit. So total cost is nothing but total variable cost plus total fixed cost. Up to here, any doubts? Please ask me. Up to here. Total cost, total variable cost, total fixed cost, and total cost. Any doubts? Okay. Next, the important concept here we discuss average variable cost. When it comes to average variable cost per unit variable cost is known as average variable cost. Now average variable cost equals to total variable cost divided by output. Average fixed cost per unit fixed cost. The calculation of per unit fixed cost AFC equals to TFC divided by output. Average cost or average total cost per unit total cost. How we get a per unit total cost? AC equals to TC divided by output over R ABC plus AFC. Hope you guys clear. So I'm not explaining about the relating to numericals. I'm just explaining about the calculation part. Next, when it comes to marginal cost, please listen carefully. So lot of students are confusing between average cost and marginal cost. Average cost and marginal cost is not same, sir. They are different. The word marginal cost means per unit additional cost. Per unit cost is different. Per unit additional cost is different. So that is called marginal cost. When it comes to calculation part, MC equals to difference between new total cost and old total cost. It means total cost at n minus total cost at n minus 1. So this is called new total cost. This is called old total cost. Output 1 total cost, output 2 total cost. So how can I find out marginal cost means output 2 minus output total cost at 2 minus total cost at 1. This is the calculation of MC TC at n minus TC at n minus 1. So this is the basic knowledge regarding to economics. Basic knowledge regarding to economics. Next, let us check with the numericals. So let us check with numericals. After that, I will give some more clarity. So when it comes to numericals point of view, total variable cost vary with output with same direction. What direction, guys? Same direction. Total fixed cost constant with output varies. Even though output changes, cost remains constant. Next, total cost, because of the combination of variable cost and total fixed cost, it also be vary. Because of the combination, because of a fixed cost, it will be constant. Because of variable cost increasing, it also changes. Change with output in same direction. Next, ABC, per unit point of view, variable cost constant. Total point of view, change. Per unit point of view, constant. Even though output changes. Even though output changes. AFC, vary with output in opposite direction. In opposite direction. So fixed cost, total point of view constant, per unit point of view change. The change also opposite direction. Output increases, fixed cost per unit decreases. You can observe here. Output, total variable cost, total fixed cost, average variable cost, average fixed cost. Output 10, 20, 30. Total variable cost 1000, 2000, 3000. You can observe output change from 10 to 20 units, 20 to 30 units. Total variable cost all changes from 1000 to 2000, 2000 to 3000. When it comes to fixed cost, we are incurring 10,000 as a rent as a fixed cost. If you produce 0 units, if you not produce, even you are not produce, you have to pay. Even though you are not producing single commodity, you have to pay fixed cost. So at the 0 level of output also, we are incurring cost. That incurring cost is known as fixed cost, MCQ purpose. At the 0 level of output, we are incurring cost. At the 0 level of output, we are not incurring any variable cost. We are incurring cost called fixed cost. That's why at the 0 level of output also, company have a cost that is called fixed cost. And also you can use another word, at a 0 level of output, fixed cost equals to total cost. Why? Because there is a no variable cost. Let us check average variable cost. How we get average variable cost? Total variable cost divided by output. 1000 divided by 10. 100. 2000 divided by 20. 100. 3000 divided by 30. 100. You can observe variable cost, total point of view changes, per unit point of view constant. Next, AFC, TFC divided by output. 10,000 divided by 10. 1000. 10,000 divided by 20. 5,000. 10,000 divided by 30. 10,000 divided by 10,000. 10,000 divided by 30. Sorry guys, not 5,500. Wrong calculation. 333. You can observe fixed cost remains constant, total point of view. Per unit point of view change. The change also, output is increasing, fixed cost decreasing. So this is a numerical point of view difference. Okay. Now when it comes to maximum minimum point of view, see Total cost, they will give 10,000. Total variable cost 6,000. Total fixed cost 4,000. So if they provide this kind of values, we can easily solve. If they provide this kind of values, we can easily solve. But in our exam point of view, they are not give values. They are not give values. They give equations. Let us check. Total cost equals to 4x square plus 22x minus 10. So if they give 10,000, we can easily solve with calculator. But they are not give 10,000 rupees. They give this equation. They give this equation. In this equation, we have to segregate. We have to segregate all elements we learned. Total variable cost, you have to segregate. Total fixed cost, you have to calculate. And average variable cost, you have to calculate. Average fixed cost, you have to calculate. Marginal cost also, you have to calculate. Let us check. Sir, in equation, how I calculate average cost? In average cost point of view, I already explained. Total cost divided by output. So therefore, Q equals to X. Here X always expresses output. Okay. Now, so AC equals to 4x square plus 22x minus 10 divided by X. So 4x square divided by X, 4x. Why? Because x get cancelled. 22x divided by X, x get cancelled, 22 minus 10 divided by X, 10 divided by X. So this is called AC. This is a way to find out AC for in our calculation. Next, TVC. TVC. So you already know the definition, right? Total variable cost means cost vary with change in level of output. Where you have a X, that all are known as the variable cost. If X changes, value also changes. If X decreases, value decreases. If X increases, value increases. That's why where you have a X values, that all are variable cost. Now total variable cost equals to 4x square plus 22x. 4x square plus 22x. This is a total variable cost. This 10 is there na, that is a fixed cost. Vargesh Sai, wait a minute, man. Yeah, Vargesh Sai. Okay. So total variable cost equals to 4x square plus 22x. Where x is there, that all are variable nature. Now I want to figure out average variable cost. How to calculate average variable cost? Total variable cost divided by output. Now, so you already know the total variable cost, right? So 4x square plus 22x divided by x. Now 4x plus 22 is known as average variable cost. Average variable cost. Next, total fixed cost. Where we don't have that x values, that are known as fixed cost. We have only one value, that is called 10. So total fixed cost equals to 10 minus 10. Now average fixed cost equals to minus 10 divided by x. Minus 10 divided by x. Up to here, anyone have any doubt regarding the calculation part? If you have doubts, ask me now. Total cost calculation, total variable cost calculation, total fixed cost calculation, average fixed cost calculation, average variable cost calculation, and total variable calculation. Okay. Next, very important one, guys. Very important one. Marginal cost calculation, guys. Marginal cost calculation. Sir, you already told na, marginal cost is nothing but total cost at n minus total cost at n minus 1. Yes, I already told. This suitable if you have a direct values like this, 10,000, 8,000, 5,000, 6,000. If you have that kind of values, you can directly use this total cost at n minus total cost at n minus 1. But what we have, guys, we have equation mode now. Because of equation mode, marginal cost equals to d by dx of tc. d by dx of tc. That the d by dx is known as a differentiation. The d by dx is known as what, guys? Differentiation. So here I already told now. So don't worry. Why? Because we are using a mathematical calculation called differentiations. Now I will give a few things to learn differentiation. Just focus it. d by dx of any number. d by dx of any number. In a mathematical point of view, we are using a word called constant. In our equation is there na 10 is the constant. 10 is a constant. So d by dx of any constant, answer 0, guys. If you differentiate the constant, your answer is 0. Next, d by dx of x. d by dx of x. The d by dx of x. So the d by dx of x equals to 1, guys. So always d by dx value is 1. Next, d by dx of x square. d by dx of x square. We are using answer 2x. So how it came the 2x means simple, guys. So this x square is there now. We are treating it as a x power n. X power n. This x power n have a formula. So the x power n equals to n into x into n minus 1. n minus 1. As per our word x square now, n is nothing but 2. 2 into x into power x power 2 minus 1, that equal to 2 into x power 1, that is nothing but 2x. So this is just for understanding sake, you can directly write 2x. Okay, let us take some more element. d by dx of 3x power 4. d by dx of 3x power 4. So the direct answer is 12x cube. 12x cube. Let us check how it came. So 3 power x power 4. This x power 4 is like a x power n form. So x power n form formula you already know now. 3 always there. There is no change in that 3 value. Power 4 is come to front, n into x power n minus 1. That is nothing but 3 4s are 12 x 4 minus 3 cube. 12x cube. Guys, anyone have doubt regarding this 3 differentiation? Tell me. If we know this 3 differentiation, we can easily solve all problems in our material. Please respond. If you know this basic differentiation, that is much more enough. Good, Sujit. Anyone? Okay, that's why. Now let us come to marginal cost calculation. So marginal cost equals to d by dx. Sir, in new material, they're using q instead of x, sir. In old book, they're using x only. X or q, both are same. That means the output. So d by dx of total cost, right? Now, so d by dx of, where is the total cost? So this is the total cost we have. 4x square plus 22x minus 10. Now, d by dx of 4x square plus d by dx of 22x minus d by dx of 10. Now I already told it is in the x form. 4 into 2 into x2 minus 1 plus, so if there is a no power means here it is a 1. Now see, 22 into 1 into x 1 minus 1 minus d by dx of 10, constant na 0. Now let us check. 4 2s are 8, 2 minus 1 1. If there is x power 1, no issue. X1 is the answer 1. 8x plus 22. Why? Because x power 0 value 1. So d by dx of x power 0 equals to 1. d by dx of x power 1 equals to 0. X power 1 equals to x only. Now, so x power 0, nothing is there, 22 minus 0. So MC 8x plus 22. So this is the detailing calculation, guys. So in exam point of view, you need not to write this detailed calculation. You can directly write this answer. Directly write this answer. So 8x plus 22. 8x plus 22. Any doubts regarding this? Okay. So if you know this, we can easily crack all problems relating to this maxima minima. Okay. Now let us we are entering into subject. These all are the basic knowledge required for calculation. Now when it comes to subject, maxima and minima, step 1, apply first order derivative for given function. First order derivative for given function. So in question they will specify. So maxima minima of AC, maxima minima of ABC, maxima minima of AFC, maxima minima of MC, maxima minima of TC. So what they specify, you have to differentiate that specification only. Sometimes they will give different inputs. Even though they provide different inputs, please convert the different inputs into given function. Are you clear? So in question they will ask average cost is minima or maxima. That is the question. Average cost is minima or maxima. But when coming to inputs in the question, they will give total cost. So if you directly apply step 1 for that total cost, your answer is wrong. Your answer is wrong. So please convert the total cost into AC first. After converting that, you have to apply this step 1. Next, step 2, guys. Next, step 2 equates step 1 answer to 0. So what are the answer? What are the answer you get in step 1? You have to equivalent to 0. If you equivalent to 0, you will get x value. That x value is nothing but output. That x value is nothing but what, guys? Output. Now, step 3 is the proof, guys. So in step 2, we are already figured out output. But in step 3, we have to prove that what are the output you get in step 2 is a maximum output or minimum output. Maximum output or minimum output. For that, apply second order derivative to step 1 answer. What are the step 1 answer you will get? You have to again differentiate. You already differentiated, you will get a step 1 answer. Now for the purpose of proof, you have to again do the second time differentiation, that is called second order derivative. So if your second order derivative answer, you will get either positive answer or negative answer. If your answer is positive, the given function is the minimum. The given function is what, guys? Minimum. If your answer is negative, the given function is a maximum. So don't confuse, guys. Psychologically, students are affecting here positive, maximum, negative, minimum. No. When it comes to this maxima minima, opposite, guys. Negative, positive, minimum, negative, maximum. So you have to apply these 3 steps for maxima minimum problems. Hope you guys clear. Any doubt regarding this concept? If you are reply, I will start problematic portion. Respond all. Clarify here itself. In between problems, we can't discuss again the concept. Speed up, speed up. Nita, sir, first order derivative means to differentiate the equation. Right? Yes, exactly, ma. That equation means they will give different equation. They will ask a different equation answer. So you have to convert that given input into what you required. At the time of problem calculation, you will get more clarity. Sir, my max on derivatives is weak. Should I do this one? Hey, Ganesh, simple concept, man. Don't leave. You can easily crack 7 marks. Just follow the revision class. After completion of exam, you will do. Sir, derivatives are very easy. Just listen this revision class. You will get more clarity. There is not much more a derivatives, man. Okay. Uh, don't focus all problems, guys. For the purpose of regular class, I inputted all problems. When it come to in our new material, they provided only 6 problems. But when it come to our material, we have a 40 problems. Don't panic about the 40. Just listen what I told. Let us check the problem number 4, guys. The cost of firm is given by the function cost of the function. There is a no specification means the given function is a total cost function. Total cost function. The total cost equal to 4x cube plus 9x square plus 11x plus 27. Find the average cost, marginal cost, average variable cost, average fixed cost. So they're saying that x being the output. We know now. Now let us check here. So what is the total cost, guys? 4x cube plus 9x square plus 11x plus 27. They're asking AC. What is the formula for AC? TC divided by x. That is nothing but output. So 4x cube divided by x, 4x square plus 9x square divided by x, 9x plus 11x divided by x, 11 plus 27 divided by x, 27 divided by x. We can't calculate here. That's why I'm writing 27 divided by x. Next, they're asking MC. MC is nothing but d by dx of TC. d by dx of TC. Now, d by dx of 4x cube plus 9x square plus 11x plus 27. Now differentiation of 4x cube. Ganesh, let us check here. 4 will be common, man. There is a no change. 4 power 3 is there now. It will come front. 3x power 3 minus 1. It means 2. Plus 9 will be same. Power 2 came front. 2 into x power 2 minus 1. In power, you have to minus 1, 1, 1. Plus, there is a no power. That's why we are using 1. If there is a 1, multiply with 1, you will get the same answer. That's why I'm not taking 11 into x power 1 minus 1 plus constant value. CMA aspirant, hi sir, how to buy your book for December 25 attempt? Contact to Bhaskar sir. In our app also there, man. So in Wise app as well as in Bhaskar sir app, in both apps, our material is there. You can purchase. So constant value 0, Ganesh. Now let us check. 4 3 is 12 x square plus 9 2 is 18 x 2 minus 1 1. So there is a 1 means x only. plus 11x power 0. I said 1, 11. So this is the marginal. This much of simple. Next, average variable cost. Total variable cost divided by x. So what are the x elements is there? That x elements are variable cost. So what are the x elements we have? 4x cube plus 9x square plus 11x divided by x. Now 4x cube divided by x, 4x square plus 9x square divided by x, 9x plus 11x divided by x, 11. Now AFC, total fixed cost divided by x. So total fixed cost 27 divided by x divided by x only. So this is a illustration number 1. This is the example we already learned also. Next, without late, I start with the illustration number 6. Let's check here illustration number 6. The cost function of the firm given. So unless they specify, cost means total cost. If they specify average cost, you can take it as an average cost. If there is a no specification, you have to take it as a total cost. So total cost equal to x cube minus 4x square plus 7x. Find out what level of output average cost is minimum and what level will be. So here two questions is there. So average cost is minimum and what level it will be. The word what level it will be is known as rupees. What level it will be known as rupees. What are the value, what are the x value you find out? If you insert that value in average cost, you will get rupees. You will get rupees. So come to here, illustration number 6. Total cost equals to x cube minus 4x square plus 7x. So what they're asking a question. So Vinita, listen carefully. So they provided total cost function, but they're asking average cost is minimum or not. So this is not average cost now. That's why you have to convert total cost into average cost first. Now average cost equals to total cost divided by x, that equivalent to x square minus 4x plus 7. So when I will give at the end of the session, man, Jaganvi and Hari Krishna, I will give suggestions and important questions and MCQs related queries answers at the end of the session. Now I have to discuss about this third chapter only. So when it come to, so what are the function you need, you get. That's why step 1. What is the step 1? First order derivative for given function. The given function is AC. Now d by dx of AC. So d by dx of x square minus 4x plus now 2x minus 4 plus 7 value 0. Now step 2. What is the step 2? Equate the, what are the answer you will get in step 1 to 0. Now 2x minus 4 equal to 0. So 2x, send that 4 into that side, it will be plus 4. X equals to 4 divided by 2. So the output is 2, guys. Now in step 3 we have to prove this 2 units is a maximum or minimum. For that step 3. For the step 3, second order derivative for step 1 answer. Now d by dx of AC, that equivalent to, so d by dx of, so this answer this only now 2x minus 4, 2x minus 4. Now differentiation of 2x value 2, differentiation of minus 4 value 0. So my answer, you don't focus on the value, you have to focus on the sign, plus or minus. Now your answer is plus now. That's why decision plus means minimum function. Cost point of view, company always required minimum. Yes, it is a minimum. I proved it. Now question 1 is only completed. Question 2 is there. What will be? What will be means rupees. Now AC equals to x square minus 4x plus 7, right? Insert x value in this equation. So x value 2. 2 square 4. 4 into 2, 8 plus 7. 4 plus 7 minus 8. So average cost per unit rupees 3. Hope you guys clear? Vinitha, Murgesai, and Sujit, Ganesh. If you understand this illustration number 6, we can rock remaining all problems. Speed up, speed up. Good, good. Next. Come to illustration number 7. So average cost function for a certain commodity is given by AC equal to 2x minus 1 plus T divided by x. In terms of output x, find the output which average cost is increasing, average cost is decreasing, find the total cost, marginal cost. So here they're not asking maxima function or minima function. It is a basic problem. They're asking a word called average cost increasing or average cost is decreasing. For the purpose of average cost increasing or average cost decreasing, you go with the equal to 0. First you have to step 1 step apply this step 1. So in step 1 step 2 you will in the step 1 step 2 you will get x value. So if x value is plus value, it is increasing. If x value is minus value, it is decreasing. So it is a basic question. So you can observe, first convert it as an 2x square minus x plus 50 divided by x. This is the AC. This is the AC. So they applied step 1 step 2 and they got a answer x equal to plus or minus 5. The plus 5 indicates increasing, minus 5 indicates decreasing. So next they're asking about a total cost. So this into x, you will get a total cost. Next, differentiation of total cost is known as a marginal. Nothing is new is there. Let us check, come to here. Yeah. So exam related questions. In exams, they ask this kind of questions. A manufacturer can sell X items X greater than 0 at a price of rupees 330 minus X each. Wait a minute. So this is a profit. Up to now, we learned only cost related information. Now we have to learn revenue information and profit information. Cost point of view, all of you clear? Cost point of view. So cost point of view, one problem is there, I think. Remaining all are profit point of view only. Come to the subject. Now, cost elements, you know, when it comes to profit, if you want a profit equals to total revenue minus total cost. Total revenue minus total cost. Now, total cost, you know how to calculate. Now, here is the point. Total revenue equals to price into quantity sold. Price into quantity sold. So, price into good. Total revenue equal to price into quantity sold. Okay. Now, when it come to total revenue is there. Next, average revenue. When it come to average revenue, total revenue divided by output. Total revenue divided by output. When it come to marginal revenue, so revenues are different, profit is different. Hope you guys you already know that point. Marginal revenue equals to differentiation of total revenue. Differentiation of total revenue. These three are the revenue related elements. When it comes to profit point of view, profit means total profit. There is a no change. Profit means total revenue minus total cost. Sometimes they will ask marginal profit. Marginal profit equals to differentiation of total profit or profit. Differentiation of total profit or profit. Okay. Now, here is a one tricky point is there. Sometimes they will give P equals to 300 minus X. P equals to 300 minus X. You have to figure out revenue. Now total revenue equals to P into Q, right? Now P 300 minus X into the Q is nothing but X only, na, output X. Now 300X minus X square. This is the way to figure out total revenue. In all problems, this is the logic we are applying. They will give a price equation, price into X, you will get a revenue. Revenue minus total cost, you will get a profit. Next, student, or sometime they will give Q equals to 300 minus X. So, sir, total revenue equals to P into 300 minus X. Can I write like this? No, sir, this is a wrong calculation. So, you have to convert this Q equation to price equation. You have to convert this into price equation, Q equation to price equation. The logic behind the conversion is we are figure outing Q only. So don't confuse Q or X, are both are same. You are figure outing Q only. That's why you can't use Q equation for figure outing Q. That's why P equation into Q or X. That is the only revenue equation. Now come to here exam problems. Yeah. See, a manufacturer sell X items X greater than 0 at a price of 330 minus X. This is the price. The cost of producing X items is X square plus 10X plus 12. So total cost equals to X square plus 10X plus 12. How many items should be sell to make a maximum profit? Should make a maximum profit. So the word maximum profit means we have to use the word concept called maxima minima. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So also determine the maximum profit. You have to figure out X as well as rupees. Let us check first. So what is a given function? Profit function. But I don't have a profit function. First find out the profit equation. Now profit equals to total revenue minus total cost. So I don't know the total revenue. First I have to calculate total revenue, that equal to price into X. So what is the price? 330 minus X into X. Now total revenue equals to 330X minus X square. 330X minus X square minus cost function they already provided here, X square plus 10X plus 12. X square plus 10X plus 12. Now 330X minus X square. Now this minus will multiply to all elements. Minus X square minus into plus minus 10X minus into plus minus 12. Now minus 2X square plus 330X, not 330, plus 330 minus 10 is there na. Big sign for bigger value, plus sign for bigger value only, plus 320X minus 12. So this is the profit equation. Yeah, Nani, exactly. If they provide average cost instead of total cost, you have to convert that average cost into total cost for profit calculation. Yes, yes. Now this is the profit equation. You know na, apply step 1. Step 1. So when it comes to step 1, minus 4X plus 320. Minus 4X plus 320. Step 2, equates to 0. Minus 4X plus 320 equal to 0. Minus 4X equals to minus 320. X equals to minus 320 divided by minus 4. Now X equals to 320 divided by 4. 80 units. Now step 3 for proof. Step 3. Second order derivative for step 1 answer. So d by dx of minus 4x plus 320. Now the d by dx of minus 4x minus 4, d by dx of constant 0. So if your answer is minus 4 in step 3, so what is your decision? Given function is a maximum function. Given function is maximum function. Now, the rupees they need. So profit equals to minus 2x square plus 320x minus 12. Inside the x value in equation, you will get rupees. Minus 2 into 80 square plus 320 into 80 minus 12. You will get an answer of rupees 12,788. 12,788. All of you, we already calculated cost maxima minima. Now we also calculated profit maxima minima. Any doubt regarding this, guys? Hope you guys clear? Yeah. Next, guys, put a 5-star for this problem. Important one. Maybe there is a chance for asking. There is a chance for asking. Now, 10E equals to minus W cube divided by 40 plus 30W minus 392. So equation wrongly placed, guys. Here a value is missing. Just this is the equation. Write down. Now, the efficiency of a small manufacturing concern depends on the number of workers W. So above all calculation, we are focusing on output. Here we are calculating on a wage point of view, worker point of view, and given by 10E equals to minus W cube divided by 40 plus 30W minus 392. So here we are not using d by dx. Here we are using d by dw. D by dw. Now, find the strength of the worker which give a maximum efficiency. Maximum efficiency. Let us check. First, the given equation is 10 efficiency, but they are asking a question for single efficiency. The strength of the worker which give a maximum efficiency. It talks about one person, but the equation provided for 10 efficiencies. Now you have to send the 10 into that side, you will get 1 person efficiency. Now efficiency equals to minus W cube divided by 40 plus 30W minus 392 divided by 10. Now efficiency equation equals to minus W cube divided by 400 plus 3W, 30 divided by 10, 3W minus 39.2. So this is the efficiency equation. Now for this efficiency equation, if you apply step 1, step 2, step 3, you will get an answer. Worker equal to 20. You have to prove this 20 is maxima or minima. Sir, how I prove this maxima or minima means you have to differentiate the first order one. You will get an answer minus 6 divided by 20. So if your answer is minus 6 divided by 20 means don't focus on the values. If the answer is minus means the given function is the maximum. Hope you guys clear? Any doubt regarding this? Yeah. Come to illustration number 15. Now see, a radio manufacturer produces X at 6 per week, a total cost of rupees X square plus 78X plus 2500 is the cost function. He is a monopolist. Sorry, it's a discussion about markets. Second concept. Yeah, that's it, guys. So these are the concept one related problems. If you have any doubts regarding this maxima minima, ask me. Maxima minima is completed. Next, we are entering into topic name called calculation of output under markets. Here is the concept. We completed calculation of output under maxima minima point of view. Now, next concept, calculation of output under different markets. Guys, clear? So next concept is markets, guys. Markets classified into two parts. Perfect competition market imperfect competition market. So perfect competition market is a single market. When it comes to imperfect competitive market, it again classified into different markets. Monopoly, duopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic. This kind. Okay, Jagan, I will explain. Which one? Illustration number 13. Huh? Okay. Yeah. So efficiency equals to minus W cube divided by 400 plus 3W minus 39.2. This equation is, you understand. Huh? Now I have to apply step 1. So step 1 is nothing but differentiation. Nah? Minus 3W square divided by 400 plus 3. Minus 3W square divided by 400 plus 3. Now what is the step 2? Equates to 0. Minus 3W square divided by 400 plus 3 equal to 0. Now this 400 will here multiply and it will send it to here. It comes as a 0. Now minus 3W cube square plus 400 into 3, 1200. If you send this 400 to again this side, it will equivalent to 0. Now see, minus W square equals to 1200. So W square equals to minus 1200 divided by minus 3. W square equals to 1200 divided by 3, 400. So W equals to square of 400, that equivalent to 20 is the efficiency. Okay. So next we need to prove it is the 20 is the maximum or minimum. For that maximum minimum, second order derivative of first step 1 answer. So this is your step 1 answer, right? Minus 3W square divided by 400 plus 3W. If you differentiate this, minus 6W divided by 400 plus 3. So if you calculate this all answer, you will get negative answer only. If it is a negative answer, your given function is a maximum function. Jagan, hope you understand step by step calculation. If you understand, please respond. Simple, Ganesh. Why you are confusing? The given equation is 10E equals to. Hey, no, Ganesh, it's not a silly doubts. These are the doubts. I understand your problem. No, don't feel like that. I'm here now. So they provided 10E equals to minus W cube divided by 40 plus 30W minus 392. This is the question they're asked, man. But they're asking maxima or minima of efficiency. Simple. You can see this is called 10 efficiency. This is called 10 efficiency, but they need only single efficiency. So if you need single efficiency, send this 10 into this side. Send this 10 into this side. It is a 1 efficiency. Now efficiency equals to minus W cube divided by 40 plus 30W minus 392 whole divided by 10. Why? Because 10 send it to this side now. Now what happened means minus W cube divided by 40 into 1 by 10 plus 30W into 1 by 10 minus 392 into 1 by 10. Now, so this will be multiplied, this will be multiplied, minus w cube divided by 40 into 10, 400, plus 30w into 1, 30w only, divided by 10, minus 392 divided by 10. So minus w cube divided by 400, this will be we can do calculation na, 10 ones are 10 threes are, plus 3w minus 10 ones are 39.2. So this is the efficiency equation. This is the efficiency equation. For this efficiency equation, you have to apply step 1, step 2, step 3. That's it. Nothing is silly. Standard doubt you asked, man. Don't feel like that. Okay. Hope you guys, this efficiency problem okay. Next, when it comes to markets, perfect competitive market and imperfect competitive market. So perfect competitive market, there is a no classification. When it comes to imperfect competitive market, there is a classification: monopoly, duopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic. So don't focus on implied detailed things of the markets. Just understand, if there is a large number of buyers and a large number of sellers, the type of good they're dealing, homogeneous goods. The type of goods they're dealing, what guys? Homogeneous means similar. If they are dealing with the similar commodities, that kind of market is known as perfect competitive market. Take an example, right bazaars. You can go with the right bazaar. There is a large number of buyers is there, as well as a large number of sellers is there. The type of commodity in every shop is same, tomato, etc. Okay. Next, when it comes to imperfect competition. So in imperfect competition, first you have to discuss about the monopoly. So the monopoly means single seller, large number of buyers. There is a large number of buyers are purchasing the good or services from the market, but the person who sold that good or service is only single person. That kind of market is known as a monopoly. When it comes to duopoly, two sellers, large number of buyers. Here also purchasing persons are more, but selling persons only 2 persons. The type of good they are dealing is homogeneous, heterogeneous, differentiated goods. Not similar, differentiated. Oligopoly means few sellers, large number of buyers. The type of good is either homogeneous or heterogeneous. Monopolistic means large number of buyers and a large number of sellers. The type of good they're dealing is heterogeneous. It means not similar. You can observe this condition like a similar. The look like a similar, but you can see the detailing. Large number of buyers, large number of sellers, okay. But the type of good is homogeneous. The type of good is heterogeneous. In perfect competition, similar goods. In imperfect competition, monopolistic market, not a similar goods, the differentiated goods. This is the meaning of markets. Okay. When it comes to exam point of view, concept number 2, profit output determination or profit maximization. Now you can observe, in every company, every company are focusing on the profits only. Okay. For the purpose, they are calculating profit maximization point, is also be known as equilibrium point. Profit maximization point is also be known as equilibrium point. All students are thinking that the word profit maximization means rupees. No. The word profit maximization means not a rupees. They are figuring if my company produces this much of units will give a maximum profit. If my company produces this much of units, my company will get a huge profits. It means here you are finding output, not rupees. The word profit maximization point means not rupee calculation. It is a maximum profitable output calculation. So, sir, In a previous problems we are find out output only now, but when it come to here, that is not a maximum minimum point of view. Here it is a market point of view. In market point of view, how we calculate output means mr equals to mc. Mr equals to mc. In maximum minimum point of view, step 1, step 2, step 3. So they every question they specify maximum of maxima or minima votes. But when coming to some problems, they're not using maxima or minima. If they, even though they specify, they will give a market name. So in monopoly market, what is the maximum profit? What is the profit maximization point? What is the equilibrium point? If they provide company market information, you have to use this logic. If they're not using any company information, any market information, you go with the maximum minimum calculation. You can go on cross check every problem we solved up to here. There is a no market name in that question. They will give a equation. On that equation, they're asking minimum or maximum and how much it is. We are applied step 1, step 2, step 3. But next problems, they're using with the market name. If they use the market name, the output calculation point is known as mr equal to mc. Mr equal to mc. You know how to calculate mr. d by dx of tr is not equal to mr answer. You know how to calculate mc. d by dx of tc, that equivalent to mc. Guys, clear? So maximum minimum is a one version, market point of view is another version. So next you have to discuss some more extent in advanced model, that is called monopoly, guys. Monopoly. So this is the problem repeatedly asking in the new syllabus. So in monopoly, what happened means, every common man and every people who don't know about the market, they thinks that in monopoly he is the only single seller, he can hike the price, then he will get a profits. So in every person perspective, how they feel based on monopoly means, hey, monopoly is a single person man, he can increase the price, he will decrease the quality, no issue, no one is asking. Why? Because he was a single seller in the market. If you ask, they can't answer. Why? Because if they have a competitor, customer will shift to the competitor. That's why they be another person will accountable. When it comes to single person, he was not accountable for anyone. That kind of mindset people have. But when it comes to reality, even the monopoly, so every customer, they feel some extent, if that after some extent, if I feel it is not that much of worth, even though it is a monopoly product, I can't purchase. Even though it is a monopoly product, I can't purchase. Even though it's a single seller, if I feel it is a high price, I can't purchase. Yes or no? At that situation, how monopoly will get profit? That is the concept. So in every time they will hike the price, some people will buy, some people will buy. Automatically what happened, in first time they hike the prices, 100 people are purchased. If second time they hike the price, only 80 people are purchased. If third time they hike the price, 60 people is purchased. Automatically 10 people they lose the 10 people revenue they're losing. That's the purpose. They also have a second alternative plan for getting a profit, irrespective of increasing the prices. They are not increase the price. What? Even though if they're not increase the price, how they get profit means, they will spread market into two types. They will spread market into two types: submarket A, submarket B. Okay, they will manufacture 10,000 units in main company. They will manufacturing 10,000 units in main company. They distributed 10,000 units into two submarkets. Here 6,000 units, here 4,000 units. He sold units in two submarkets. Here they will charge high prices, here they will charge low prices. So high prices, low prices, they will get a profit. This is monopoly. This is the way monopoly will get a profits. So they will manufacturing units in one company. They will distributed that units into two submarkets. They sold units in two submarkets with two different prices. Now in monopoly, there is a concept name called price discrimination. What, guys? Price discrimination. The word price discrimination means, listen carefully, the word price discrimination means, monopoly means seller charge different prices from different customer with selling of same commodity. So once again, so monopoly, seller selling goods goods to different customers at different prices. Monopoly seller selling services at different prices to different customers. Different prices, different customers. Don't confuse with the help of this concept. Simply go with the railways. Simply go with the railways. You can observe the railways. In a railways, 1 AC, 2 AC, third AC, sleeper, general. The way of transporting services is common for all passengers. Way of transportation, I'm not talking about the amenities they provided in the train. So you can observe why we are using train means for the purpose of transportation of people. And the transportation of people, government selling services to different people at different prices, same transportation but different prices, different customers. Different prices, different customers. That is called price discrimination. Any doubt regarding this? Because of this subclassification, this condition rewriting like this: MC equals to MR1 equal to MR2. MC equals to MR1 equal to MR2. Why? Because we are manufacturing units in one market. That's why total cost we are incurring that only. But we are sold goods in two markets. That's why additional revenue in market 1, additional revenue at market 2. So MC equal to MR is the profit maximization point for all markets. But when it comes to monopoly market, MC equals to MR1 equal to MR2. So this is the subject knowledge. You have any doubts regarding this subject knowledge, please ask me. We will start the problems. Time is less. Time is not much more time is there. Please tell me your queries and doubts if you have any regarding this concept. Sujit, Vinita, Jagan, Nani, Ravi. Respond, we can proceed. Good. Okay. Good, Vinita. Yeah, come to illustration number 15, guys. A radio manufacturer produces X sets 6 per week at a total cost X square plus 78X plus 2500. He is a monopolist. Sir, monopoly is different. Monopolist is different, sir. Monopoly means monopoly, single seller. Monopolist means there is a last classification of monopolist market. That and the demand function for his product is X equal to 600 minus P divided by 8. When the price is P per set shows the maximum net revenue is obtained when 29 sets are produced per week. What is monopoly price? What is monopoly price? Simple. The monopoly is a market name they provided. If the market name is provided, we have to find out X with help of MR equal to MC. That is a point you have to understand. Sir, how I calculate MC? Sir, d by dx of TC is nothing but MC, sir. Yes, I have a TC. If I differentiate it, I will get MC. Okay, one element already there. Sir, how I calculate MR, sir? Sir, d by dx of TR is nothing but MR, sir. Sir, okay, I don't have a TR, sir. If I have a TR, I can easily calculate MR, but I don't have a TR. Please find out the TR first. So now TR equals to price into X. Price into X. Now, when it comes to price, you can observe here. I already told at the time of subject explanation, they will give Q or X equation sometimes. That X and Q equation we can't use for the calculation. You have to convert that X or Q equation into P equation first. Now see, X equals to 600 minus P divided by 8. I don't want x equation. Why? Because I am finding only x now. That's why I can't use x. That's why convert that x equation into price first. Now send this 8 into this side. 8x equal to 600 minus p. Now, if you send this minus p this side, this 8x into that side, you will get p equation. Minus p, if you send that plus p, plus 8x, if you send that side, minus 600 minus 8x. This is the price equation. If you insert the x value in this price equation, you will get this monopoly price. You will get monopoly price. Now see, total revenue equals to 600 minus 8x into x. Now what is the total revenue? 600x minus 8x square. If I differentiated this, I will get a marginal revenue. MR equals to d by dx of 600x minus 8x square. Now d by dx of 600x, 600 minus d by dx of 8x square, 16x. Now MC, how I got MC? d by dx of TC. TC directly given in the question, x square plus 78x plus 2500. Now d by dx of x square 2x, d by dx of 78x 78, d by dx of constant 0. Now MR equals to MC. What is the MR? 600 minus 16x, that equivalent to 2x plus 78. 2x plus 78. Now shuffle the values. 600 minus 78, 2x plus 16x. 522, that equivalent to 18x. Now x equals to 29 sets are units. Here I am not used step 1, step 2, step 3. Here I used a concept called MR equal to MC. Why? Because it is a market related output calculation. Market related output calculation. Now if I want a price, P equals to, we already converted the x equation to P now. P equal to 600 minus 8x. Now 600 minus 8 into 29. The price equals to 368 rupees. Hope you guys clear. Any doubt regarding this illustration number 15? Illustration number 15. If you have doubts, ask me. Okay, sure. Now come to illustration number 6. This is the repeating model. Please focus. Yeah. Sir, can we do stepwise taking MR? Yeah, you have to do stepwise, man. Just for understanding only, I calculated here. So you have to. So this is the one step calculation. So this is the one step calculation of price equation. So this is the one step calculation of total revenue. So this is the one step calculation of marginal revenue. This is the one step calculation of marginal cost. This is the one step. So this is the step 1 for price calculation. So this is the step 2 for total revenue calculation. This is the step 2, step 3 MR calculation, step 3 MC calculation, step 4 MR equal to MC calculation. So step 5 price calculation. Any clear? If you do like this, you will get a 7 marks without hesitation. Okay. Let's come to illustration number 16. The total cost function of monopolist is given by cost equals to 50 plus 40x. 50 plus 40x. Again, they're simplifying that equation. 50 plus 40, x1 plus x2. 1 plus x2. The word x1 plus x2, I already told. In monopoly, they are classified into two markets. They produced x units, but they sold in x1, x2. Totally known as x. Totally 10,000. This is called 6,000. This is called 4,000. 6,000 is known as x1. 4,000 is known as x2. What is the total? X. 10,000. Okay. The total demand is given by, yeah, they provided price equation only, man. P equal to 100 minus 2x. The demand function of the segmented market are P1 equals to 80 minus 2.5 x1. P2 equals to 180 minus 10 x2. Why? They segregate into two submarkets. In submarket 1, they sold at P1. In submarket 2, they sold at P2. If the price discrimination is practiced by monopolist, what will be the equilibrium output in each segment and what will be the price? So they're asking what is the x1 value, what is the x2 value, what is the p1 value, what is the p2 value. Okay, so it is not a maxima minima. How I figure out? So here two markets means MC is common for two market. MC equals to MR1, you will get an answer x1. If MC equals to MR2, why? Because in second market cost also main cost only. So x2 answer. If you insert x1 in P1 equation, you will get a P1 answer. If you insert x2 value in P2 equation, you will get a P2 answer. So this is a blueprint for our blueprint of our question. Now see the calculation part. So if you want x1, MC equals to MR1. If you want x2, MC equals to MR2. MC equals to d by dx of TC. Now d by dx of TC, please. 50 plus 40x. 50 plus 40x. Now the answer, d by dx of constant 0, d by dx of 40x 40. This is the MC. MR1 equals to d by dx of TR1. But I don't have a TR1. TR1 equals to P1 into x1. P1 given in the question 80 minus 2.5. 80 minus 2.1 x1 into x1. Why I am specifying the x1 x2 means it is the market 1 market 2 revenue, market 1 revenue, market 2 revenue, but cost is same for two markets. Now total revenue equals to 80 into x1, 80 x1 minus 2.1 x1 into x1, 2.1 x1 squared. So this is the TR1. If you differentiate this, d by dx of 80 x1 minus 2.1 x1 square. Now d by dx of 80 x1, 80 minus d by dx 2.x1 square means 2.1 into 2, 4.2 x1. Not 2.1 guys, it's a 2.5. 80 minus 5 x1. Now when it come to MR2, how we got MR2? D by dx of TR2. TR2 equals to P2 into X2. P2 given in the question 180 minus 10x2. 180 minus 10x2 into x2. Why? Because if you are calculating TR2, you have to multiply with x2 only. If you are calculating TR1, you have to multiply with x1 only. 180 x2 minus 10x2 square. Now d by dx of 180 x2 minus 10x2 square. Now d by dx of 180 x2 180 minus d by dx of x2 square 20x2. Now problem is ready. MC equals to 40, MR1 equals to 80 minus 5x1. Now shuffle. 5x1 equal to 80 minus 40, 40. x1 equals to 40 divided by 5, 80 units. 40 equals to 180 minus 20x2. 20x2 equals to 140, x2 equals to 7 units. So x1, x2, answer is there. X equals to x1 plus x2, that equals to 8 plus 7, 15 units. Next, P1 equals to 80 minus 2.5 x1. What is the x1? 8. Now P1 equals to 0.5 into 8 minus 80. 60 is the P1. P2 equals to 180 minus 10x2. 180 minus 10 into 6 or 7 x2. 7 units. 7. Now 110 rupees. This is the way to find out P1, P2. The way to find out P1 and P2. And also they're adding some more point for that question. The subject oriented question, you can observe. Up to here we're completed. From extending that question, they're asking, prove that the market with the higher elasticity will have the lower price. Higher elasticity with the lower price. So it's a huge concept you have to learn for that answer, but I will use simple points. Keep that points in mind. You can easily find out what the point means. So there is a concept name called price elasticity. Concept name is called what, guys? Price elasticity. In price elasticity, due to price, demand will change. That is the concept. Due to price, demand will change. Now, due to price, if more change in demand, 1% price increases, but demand impacted more. That is called relatively elastic. Relatively elastic. If price changes, less change in demand. So it means there is a more impact in price, but demand impacted less. Demand impacted less. That is called relatively inelastic. Just understand this. Due to price, demand change. That is a point you know from foundation standard. But here is the point. Price impacted 1%, demand impacted 10%. That is called relatively elastic. price impacted 10%, due to the 10%, demand change only 1%. That is called relatively inelastic. Based on this only, monopoly will classify into submarkets. They will charge price based on this. Now, example, luxury goods. What are the example, guys? Luxury goods. When it come to relatively inelastic, necessary goods. When it come to relatively inelastic, necessary goods. Simple concept, guys. If you think producer point of view, if it is a luxury good, you have to keep one point in your mind. If you reduce the price, then only you will get a profits. Sir, in luxury goods point of view, why we have to reduce the price, sir? Simple, man. If it is a high price, customer will postpone the purchase. In a luxury goods point of view, I am not talking about the irrational consumers like show off people. I am talking about normal people. For example, iPhone. Take an example, iPhone. So lot of customers are waiting for big billion days sale. Why? Because they purchased at low price. That's why what the luxury product manufacturer is there, he have to reduce the price for getting a more profit in a relatively elastic markets. Now, when it comes to necessary, take an example, rice. If price increase or not rice, take an example, medicine. Medicine also is not proper word. Take an example, petrol. In necessary points of view, if a price increased more or decreased more, no impact. As a customer, I am purchased by because it is a necessary to my life. That's why as a producer and the keep of a customer view, he have to increase the price, no issue. In a necessary product point of view, increase the price. Why? Because even though you are increasing, it is a necessary to the customer, he will purchase. It is a basic need. But when it comes to luxury goods point of view, it is not a basic need. That's why as a producer, you have to reduce the price. Clear? So relatively elastic means luxury goods, relatively inelastic means necessary goods. If it is a relatively elastic, you have to charge less prices. If it is relatively inelastic, you have to charge more prices as a monopoly, as a producer. Now see, if it is a relatively elastic, the EP price elastic answer always shows greater than 1. If relatively inelastic, it shows answer EP less than 1. Okay, now calculation. EP equals to D by dp into P1 by P by Q. So this is the formula. Now EP, we have a P1 equation. You have to convert that P1 equation to Q1. Why? Because here you have to use a Q equation. P1 equals to 80 minus 2.5 x1, right? I want x1. Now send this 80 into this side. P1 minus 80, that equal to minus 2.5 x1. Now send this 2.5 into this side. P1 divided by 2.5 minus 80 divided by 2.5, that equivalent to x1. Now P1 into 1 divided by 2.5 minus 80 divided by 2.5, 32. Okay, so if you use this equation in this formula and you have a P1 value, Q1 value, you will get an answers. See, d by x1 divided by dp into P1 divided by x1. Convert that P1 equation into x1 equation. 32 minus 0.4 P1. So if you insert in the formula, you will get an answer 0.4. The word 0.4 means less than 1. If it is a less than 1, it is a relatively inelastic market. Example is a necessary. If it is a necessary, producer need to charge high prices. Let us check here. prices. P1 60, P2 110. So relatively inelastic, high price, relatively elastic, low price. Guys, clear? So this is the extra point. You have to focus more on this extra point, guys. So they're not touched this point in new syllabus. There is a chance for getting this new point. Sorry, they're already touched in December 23, guys. So we have to focus more on that new point, elasticity. Okay. Next. The remaining are the same models. So there is another topic, shutdown point. When companies need to shut down. When companies need to shut down, keep one point in mind. At a shutdown point, fixed cost is irrelevant. Fixed cost is irrelevant. So if ABC equals to price, if AB equals to price, at that point, company needs to shut down the company. So even their price is equivalent to variable cost. Equivalent to variable cost. They are recovering only variable cost. They are even not. They are not ready to pay fixed cost. If you are not ready to pay fixed cost, house owner, I mean factory owner will not give free of cost. You have to pay rent now. If you are not paying rent, means they will stop the operations. So before they are stopping, you have to stop the operation. That is called a shutdown point. So if you have a price, you can easily find out. If you don't have a price, they will provided in this question ABC information. So if you find out the ABC answer, step 1, step 2, step 3, you know them. So if you find out that ABC equals to answer 100, if your ABC is less than 100, you have to shut down the company. Even you are not recovering variable cost, you have to shut down. So that also one of the important question. So next, this one, illustration number 25. So the real estate firm has estimated the cost of building an office block. So they provided in the form of values. You have to create the equation. So 10 crores is the land. It is called fixed cost. Construction cost per floor 0.25 crores. Per floor is nothing but x, 0.25x. Some specialized cost of 0.10x. Please read it as the 0.1x into number of floors cross per floor. They already it is a 0.1x into again per floor. It means 0.10x into x, that is nothing but x square. So how many floors should the office block contain? The average cost per floor is to be minimized. They're not specified any market name. That's why you have to apply step 1, step 2, step 3. Before they applying step 1, step 2, step 3, you have to find out the cost. You can see variable cost, fixed cost, total cost equal to this one. So average cost equals to divided by x. So step 1, step 2. So you will get x that equal to 10 crore per floor. Guys, clear? After this, after this, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all are same as we are discussed. So this also be a monopoly market, sub market problem. In this also, there is a new point is there. In previous calculation, they provided P1, but here they provided Q1. They provided P2, here they provided Q2. You have to convert that output equation into price equation. After that, you will get a total revenue 1. After that, total revenue 2. If you get a total revenue 1 and total revenue 2, you will get MR1 and MR2. So same as a previous problem, no, same as a monopoly problem, but only difference is on that directly P1 is given, here Q1 is given, P2 is given, Q2 is given. Convert that Q1, Q2 to P1, P2. In our notes, I calculated detailingly, go and cross check. Next, when it comes to illustration number 8, that is called constraint optimization. Constraint optimization. This is some more standard problem, guys. It's a some more standard problem. Here we are using Ligerian equation. It's a constant optimization. Up to now, we are using only objective function minima maxima. Instead of objective function, you have to consider constraint function also. Previously, as per mathematics, if you focus only on one function, and that one function, they are used only one input of x. We are focused on output, only output. But when it comes to constraint optimization, you have to focus output as well as inputs. Now, see this. So these notes are available in our Telegram groups, guys. Go and check. You'll get some more clarity. After listening this class, please solve all problems in our material. Yeah. So this is a concept name called constant optimization. So in constant optimization, we are using Ligerian equation. How it create only one problem is there provided, guys. The problem is in SCM as well as SPMBV. So optimization function and minus lambda into constant function. So what are the first function they provided? X square something, x square plus 4x, that is called optimization function. At the end they provided x plus y minus 56 equal to 0, that is called constant function. By using that, you have to figure out the Ligerian equation. Next, after creating the Ligerian equation, step 1, apply first order derivative for Ligerian equation. We will get Lx value, Ly value and L lambda value. Step 2, by equating Lx, Ly, L lambda, you will get xy lambda values. Step 3, substituting xy and lambda values in Ligerian equation, you will get L value. So step 4, proof. It is called HB matrix. So it is some more difficult. Up to step 4, you can easily solve. So simple. In a optimum optimization function, 4x square plus 3xy plus 6y square. Constraint function, x plus y equal to 56. You can also write like this: x plus y, send this 56 into this side, minus 56, that equivalent to 0. Now create the Ligerian equation. So Ligerian equation equal to optimization function minus lambda into constant function. The ultimate function is 4x square plus 3xy plus 6y square minus lambda x minus lambda y minus lambda minus into minus plus lambda 56. Step 2, apply first order. This is step 1. Apply first order derivative. So d by dx of values. So here I am find outing x values, guys. If I am find outing x values, remaining all are constant. That is the point you have to understand here. So in this equation, you have to consider where x is there. That is only consideration. Remaining all are constant values. The word constant means 0. So here x is there, you have to differentiate. Here also x is there, you have to differentiate. Here x is not there, it is a 0, constant. Here also x is there, you have to consider. Here x is not there, it is a 0. Here x is not there, it is a 0. You will get Lx value. So 8x plus 3y minus lambda. This is the equation 1. Next, Ly calculation. Here, only you have to focus on y values, ignore remaining all. Remaining all are 0. Here y is not there, 0. Here y is there, you have to consider. Here y is there, you have to consider. Here y not there, 0. Here y is there, you have to consider. Here there is a no y, 0. So 3x plus 12y minus lambda. This is the equation 2. So lambda x, you have to focus only lambda value, remaining all are constant. 0, 0, 0, lambda is there, lambda is there, lambda is there. So minus x minus y plus 56, that is equation 3. Now, if you equate 1 and 2, you will get x equal to 9y divided by 5. If you insert this x value in any equation 1 or 2, not any if you insert x value in 3, third equation, you will get a y answer, y equal to 20. If you put y value in equation 3, you will get a x answer. If you put x and y in equation any of the 1 and 2, you will get a lambda value. So if you insert x, y, lambda values in Ligerian equation, you will get an answer 9744. So up to here is sufficient. Don't focus on the HP matrix or proof. So you automatically confuse. Just calculate up to L value. Guys, clear? Any doubt regarding this constraint optimization? So when you are calculating Lx value, remaining all are constant, except x remaining all are constant. When you are calculating Ly value, remaining all are y is considered remaining all are constant. When you are calculating L lambda value, lambda is considered remaining all are constant. So don't worry about the theory part in this chapter 3, guys. Just understand overview point of view. It is sufficient. Why? Because there is no theory questions are asking from this chapter 3. But if you learn the theory, there is a chance of getting a case study based question. If you know the concept, then you can easily answer the case study answers. So this pricing method is also important. Repeatedly asking the MCQs. Cost based pricings, demand based pricings, competition based pricings, strategy based pricings. When it comes to cost based pricings, full cost price, variable cost plus fixed cost plus profit margin, you will get a price. That is called full cost pricing. Additional cost, comparing to last year, how much additionally I am incurred plus profit margin. That is called marginal cost pricing. Demand based, differential pricing is nothing but a price discrimination. Perceived value, so the seller wishes to sell more, he reduce the price, and if he want to good price for his product, he could sell only limited quantity of his good. That is kind of price is known as perceived value price. Next, competition based seal bid price. Bidding is there. In bidding, we will quote this much of value. I will get. I am expecting that expecting value is nothing but price. That kind of price is nothing but seal bid pricing and going rate pricing, trade association pricing, customary based pricing. Skimming pricing and penetration. The skimming means initially they will come up with high prices. After that they will charge low prices. iPhone is an example for skimming pricing. Penetration, they come with low prices are free of cost. After grabbing the market, they will charge price. That kind of decision is known as a penetration pricing. It is an example for Geo. So based on this only, they are asking case study. So they will give one scenario. They will ask you questions like this: if the company need to get a more profit, which pricing decision is suitable? Which pricing decision is suitable? That kind of questions they will ask. Next. So this markets related, purely foundation economics. When it come to uh, unit 3.1, here you have to focus this one. In every company, so for student, every parent, for students point of view, either teachers or family, how they are expressing. So they will ask progress report to evaluate their performance. So in everywhere we are checking one person means we need to tools to check that person, either that weaknesses or strength. The same thing in company point of view also. Company needs some parameters to check their performances. For the performances, they are classified into two types: strategic parameters and financial parameters. So if you check the strategic parameters and financial parameters, based on that, company assess their performance analysis. Hope you guys clear. So you can check the theoretical points, you will get a more clarity. So if you want detailing, understanding, purchase the EVO classes. In 2 hours, it's not sufficient to explain the entire chapter. So now I will give answers to queries in the chat box. Ganesh, sir, are you going to revise the business valuation concepts? Yes, man. I will revise all. Same. Every chapter 2 hours. There is a no gap. So next 1 week continuously I will take revision classes. Sir, my hi sir, how to buy? Okay. Sir, please provide important theory questions from all chapters. So in every chapter end, I am discussing about the theory questions. Chapter one, I explained. I also provided guest list, and chapter two also I explained important questions, and I provided a guest list. So you can check the end of the revision class. So in this chapter, I already told there is a no theoretical questions. You are focusing on theory. It's basic theory. It is helpful for case study answers. Sir, how should prepare for MCQ? So if you purchase my SPMBB book, that is sufficient. Why? Because I inserted all MCQs. I inserted all MCQs, all models, all question papers, all MTPs. So I assure you easily get except a case study out of 10 MCQs, you can easily crack 8 MCQs. If they're not asked case study, that also you can easily crack 12 or 13 MCQ. MCQ at after completion of revision classes, man. After completion of revision classes, I'm come up with MCQs. Yeah, you can. We can't send the soft copy, but you can use in a view mode in app. Gopika. So in this revision lecture, sufficient for the exam. Okay, Ganesh, it's sufficient, Ganesh. For SPMBB, it's sufficient. Any other queries, man? Speed up. Time is over. So thank you, guys. I'm shutdowning. I'm closing our class, our revision class today. So we will meet tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.